वेलकम ऑल। इकोनॉमिक्स के इस स्पेशल लेक्चर प्रोग्राम में आप सब लोगों को खैर मकदम। आज के इस स्पेशल लेक्चर में हम डिस्कस करेंगे माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स एंड मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स के दरमियान क्या फ़र्क है, यानी द डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स एंड मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स। इसके साथ साथ दोनों के बीच में क्या सिमिलैरिटीज़ है ये भी हम डिस्कस करेंगे। So let us discuss the differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics and the similarities between microeconomics and macroeconomics. First we will try to differentiate between microeconomics and macroeconomics. On different basis we can differentiate between these two branches of economics. The first base we can be meaning, on the basis of meaning. मीनिंग के हिसाब से हम ये दोनों को डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हैं। माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स इज द स्टडी ऑफ इंडिविजुअल इकोनॉमिक यूनिट्स, whereas macroeconomics is the study of aggregates or the economy as a whole. So this is the first difference that we can say. Microeconomics इंडिविजुअल इकोनॉमिक यूनिट्स के बारे में पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स इकोनॉमी पूरा या एग्रीगेट्स के बारे में पढ़ते हैं। सेकेंड डिफरेंस दैट वी कैन से ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सब्जेक्ट मैटर, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स डील्स विथ, और द सब्जेक्ट मैटर ऑफ माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स इज प्रोडक्ट प्राइसिंग, फैक्टर प्राइसिंग एंड थियरी ऑफ इकोनॉमिक वेलफेयर दैट ऑलरेडी वी डिस्कस्ड, whereas the subject matter of macroeconomics are theory of income and employment, theory of general price level and inflation, theory of economic growth, macro theory of distribution. These are the subject matter of macroeconomics. So subject matter also different. Then on the basis of view or the approach we can make differentiate between them. Microeconomics is somewhat we can call as bird's eye view. बर्ड्स आई व्यू मीन्स एक बड़े फॉरेस्ट को, उस फॉरेस्ट के अंदर एक पेड़ में पड़ा हुआ एक कीड़ा कैसे उस फॉरेस्ट को देख सकते हैं, तो वो अंदाज है, वो अप्रोच है माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स का। whereas मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स वी कैन कॉल इट एज बर्ड्स आई व्यू। बर्ड्स आई व्यू मीन्स उसी फॉरेस्ट को, उस फॉरेस्ट के ऊपर से चलते हुए एक परिंदा कैसे देख सकते हैं, तो वो मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स है। इसका मतलब माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स नैरो इन अप्रोच है, मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स ब्रॉड है अप्रोच में, और दूसरे अंदाज में बताएगा तो माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स माइक्रोस्कोपिक स्टडी है, मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स टेलीस्कोपिक स्टडी है। एक जो उसका जो स्टडी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट एलिमेंट पे है, मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स तो पूरे इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम के ऊपर है। देन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द डील, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स डील्स विथ इंडिविजुअल प्राइसेस, इंडिविजुअल कमोडिटी, इंडिविजुअल कंज्यूमर, इंडिविजुअल इंडस्ट्री, whereas मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स डील्स विथ द whole income of the economy or the total product, total output or total employment or total industries. So in this way also we can differentiate between these two. Then on the basis of central problem, what is the central problem of microeconomics? The central problem of microeconomics is the determination of price of the commodity or the factor and the allocation of resources, whereas the central problem of macroeconomics is the determination of income and employment in the economy. So in that way also we can say that they are different. Then on the basis of tool also we can differentiate between them. The main tool of microeconomics are demand and supply of different factors or commodity. On the other hand, the main tool of macroeconomics is aggregate demand and aggregate supply of the total economy, of the whole economy. Then on the basis of the solution to the problem, Microeconomics will try to solve the central problems related with what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. These are the central problems that we know. What to produce means product to product mix, what kind of products we have to produce. Then the problem related with how to produce means factor mixing, what kind of factors should be used for producing that particular commodity. Then the third problem, for whom to produce, that means the factor product mix, जो फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन जो पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए यूज़ कर रहा है उनके बीच में कैसे इसको तकसीम करेंगे, कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे. तो ये सेंट्रल प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने के लिए कोशिश करेंगे माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स. Whereas macroeconomics will try to solve the problems related with the full employment of all the resources in the economy. On the basis of equilibrium also we can differentiate between them. Macroeconomics discusses how individual consumer or producer or an industry attain in equilibrium, reach in equilibrium. इंडिविजुअल कंज्यूमर या प्रोड्यूसर या इंडस्ट्री कैसे तवाज़ुन में पहुंच जाएंगे, ये डिस्कस करते हैं माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में. Whereas macroeconomics is concerned with the determination of equilibrium level of income, employment and output. Now on the basis of main determinant, price is main determinant in microeconomics, whereas income is the main determinant in macroeconomics. कीमत अहम डिटर्मिनेंट है माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स में, whereas इनकम आमदनी है मेन डिटर्मिनेंट इन मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स. ये भी एक फ़र्क है इन दोनों के बीच में. देन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ स्कोप आल्सो वी कैन डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन देम. माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स कवर्स द इश्यूज लाइक प्रोडक्शन, कंजम्पशन, प्रोडक्ट प्राइसिंग, फैक्टर प्राइसिंग, डिमांड, सप्लाई, इकोनॉमिक वेलफेयर एक्सेट्रा. Whereas macroeconomics concerned with or macroeconomic covers the problems or the issues related with national income, national output, national expenditure, total employment, general price level. On the basis of limitations also we can differentiate between them. Microeconomics is based on certain unrealistic assumptions that we know, just like full employment, the economy will be equilibrium always. All these are the few examples of unrealistic assumptions related with microeconomics. Macroeconomics is based on certain fallacy of compositions. Proving of these compositions is quite difficult. For example, what may be right in the case of individual may not be right in the case of economy, and what might be right in the case of economy may not be right in the case of the individual. So this type of some false compositions are there. Macroeconomics is based on that. So in terms of limitations also we can differentiate between microeconomics and macroeconomics. So all these are the differentiations or the answer to the questions. Distinguish between microeconomics and macroeconomics or differentiate between microeconomics and macroeconomics. On different basis we can differentiate them, on the basis of meaning, on the basis of subject matter, on the basis of view, on the basis of scope, on the basis of dealing, on the basis of central problems, on the basis of determinants, on the basis of solution to the problem, on the basis of approach. All these bases we can differentiate microeconomics and macroeconomics. Now come to the similarities of microeconomics and macroeconomics, or rather we can say interdependence of microeconomics and macroeconomics. They are not independent, rather they are interdependent. Macroeconomics will help microeconomics and microeconomics will help macroeconomics. That means microeconomics influences macroeconomics and macroeconomics also influences microeconomics. Microeconomics depends macroeconomics in many grounds. For example, product price determination, macroeconomics depends macroeconomics. Then factor price determination, profit determination, cost determination. In all these grounds, microeconomics depends macroeconomics, because these individual prices, individual cost, individual profit, etc. All these are related with their aggregates, how the aggregate variables are moving around. On the basis of that, this individual quantities also will change, will affect. So microeconomics depends macroeconomics. For example, the determination of national income, output, employment, etc. are related with small individual units or the collection of these individual units. Then again, general price level, determination of general price level is somewhat related with individual economic units, individual prices. So in this way, macroeconomics is also related with or depend with microeconomics. Then aggregate saving, aggregate consumption, aggregate investment, all these things are the collection of individual economic units related with these variables. The key theory of individual consumer behavior is part of microeconomics. That becomes the basis for the theory of aggregate consumption. Then determination of a general price level, that is related with macroeconomics. That is related with the relative prices of the commodities and factors, which is part of microeconomics. Then the determination of a profit is part of microeconomics. But without the knowledge of macroeconomic aggregates, the producer cannot determine the profit rate. The basic goal of both the branches are same, the maximization of profit of the individual and the nation as a whole. From the point of view of microeconomics, the nation's and individuals' welfare can be maximized on the basis of the optimal utilization of resources. On the other hand, from the point of macroeconomics, the welfare can be maximized on the basis of fuller utilization of all the available resources in the economy. To sum up, we can say that even though they are different in their approach, but they are same sides of same coin, that we can say. To conclude this session, I would like to say a famous quotation of Paul A. Samuelson. There is really no opposition between micro and macroeconomics. Both are absolutely vital. You will be less than half educated if you understand the one while being ignorant of the other. So this is the right words to conclude this session, I think. The similarities and the differences. Even though we can differentiate between these two branches on the basis of their approach, on the basis of their meaning, on the basis of their problem solving, on the basis of their determinant, on the basis of their tool, but they are same, their goals are same. Microeconomics depends macroeconomics, and also macroeconomics depends microeconomics. The microeconomics influences macroeconomics, and macroeconomics influences microeconomics.